So what's going to happen when I click the Install Now button is that it's going to ask me where I would like to download my Civil 3D or my AutoCAD product, my particular Autodesk product. So before I click Install Now, I actually probably want to decide where I want to save things to. So I'm going to take a look at my File Explorer, and I'm going to be putting things on my drive letter E. And since I've just freshly reformatted, I don't really have anything here. So I'm going to start making things here. So following my file management protocol, I'm going to need a projects for all of my projects. This is my data drive, and this is an internal drive. I don't know if I mentioned that. So this is my coursework. So where I'm going to put my syllabus and task statements. Projects are going to be related to particular project site files, you know, like project site data. Here I'm going to type in, I'm going to call it backup. So this is where I'm going to probably likely download all of my CAD software. Sometimes I like to give it a simple letter, like the drive letter of the drive that I usually put my backups on. That way I kind of mentally know I need to back this stuff up that's inside of here so I don't lose it. So for now I'm going to just stick with these three folders. I might do another one called Resources. And this is where, you know, everything that my professor gives me that I find like uber useful is going to go inside here that I might use every semester. I'll back this up too, but I'll always keep a copy on my drive, like the NCS pen tables and such. Alright, so I'm going to be downloading my software onto this folder called X, because later I'm going to back it up to my drive, which I've named X. And then here I'm going to make another folder. I'm going to call it Software. That way you know that what's inside of here is software. And inside of software I have Autodesk. And inside of Autodesk I'm just going to name this 2013, or 2016. I don't know where 2013 came from. And then the particular application that it is, I'm just going to do an abbreviation. It's Civil 3D. And then inside of here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a copy of all of this information. I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to save it into a Notepad file. So right here, I'm going to right click on this button, on the Start button, and choose Run. And type Notepad. I'm going to type in Control V so that way I conveniently have a copy. If you're like me, you're unable to remember the 100 dozen passwords that you have to remember, this is also a good place to kind of write down what your username and password is for your Autodesk site. That way you back that up too. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save As here. And then I'm going to go to my Data Part 1, to my X folder, Software. And I'm probably just going to save the serial number information up here at this top level. I've kind of indicated which version, you know, these serial numbers indicate. And then here I'm going to name the file serial numbers, just so that I have a mental note of what this file is all about. And since it's a Notepad file, you know, you don't need to have Word or even anything installed yet on your computer. Pretty much all Windows at the bare bones minimum will have Notepad.